Hi, y'all. I know I went far and I found Superman.
Yep,
He was flying over, and there was a scream that you heard earlier. He actually flew down to help out.
I did.
Okay, keep that. I know that you have a super voice,
Okay.
but let's keep it a little bit closer. That way we can. I'm going to give a card to one of the previous interviewers. There you go. So tell us about your involvement with the festival.
Well, my involvement with the festival is that we have a film in here. It's called Confessions of a Superhero. It follows the lives of four of us Hollywood Boulevard street performers as we're trying to make it in the industry in Hollywood. At first, when the director had approached me on it, we were thinking, well, another documentary.
Exactly.
We've heard hundreds of people coming up and asking us if we would do documentaries and stuff with them, and we have done a few, but they haven't gone anywhere, so we were kind of skeptical about it.
Of course.
And basically, we had a story that needed to be told, and we found the right guy because the two people that made this film with us, Charlie Gruwe and Matt Ogans, are awesome storytellers.
And so they were able to capture your story of your life and what you're trying to pursue in the documentary.
Precisely.
Which is going to be shown here at the festival.
Yeah, it's actually showing tonight.
Do you know
of
in the future if it's going to be able to be shown in the theaters, or if they're going to be
actually,
able to buy it on DVD?
You're going to be able to, yes.
Nice.
It's going to be in theaters. Right now, well, as of today, it's being shown here at the ArcLight, but it's also being released in New York right now in theaters. It's being shown at the Pioneer Theater in New York.
And actually, I think Nick Yak here, you're over on the East Coast near there, aren't you?
Yep, New York.
Do you know? Are you familiar with this theater? It was Pioneer.
It's called the Two Boots Pioneer Theater.
Two Boots Pioneer Theater. Are you familiar with that, Nick Yak?
Yeah, I'm very familiar. The Two Boots Pioneer Theater is a really cool theater. They show a lot of midnight movies. Last week they had a screening of Cannibal Holocaust, but I missed it. I saw the Warriors there in a midnight revival. It's a really small theater, but it's a very cool theater.
Very cool. There you go.
Yes.
Check out his film. It's coming to it. It's Confessions of a Superhero.
Yes, it is.
And then tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you originally from, and how?
Originally,
how did you get
I
into
was
this?
born here in California, and I did a lot of traveling because my mom was an actress as well. And basically, I came back to Hollywood to get into the industry, and it's not as easy as it seems. So I decided the next best thing is to show people that I am an actor and go out and start portraying the character of Superman, because I look a lot like him.
Yeah.
So I figured, that
It's
would be a
canny.
good
It's
job
very
for
good.
me.
I don't know if
And
you can
then
see it.
I can. So basically, is what ended up happening was I decided, hey, let's see how it would work on the Boulevard. I started making some really good money, and then I started getting other characters to come out and joining me as well. So we ended up getting a nice little entourage out there.
Oh, that's great. And for the people that don't know, out in Hollywood on the Boulevard, you can get your picture taken if you're a tourist with any movie star that you can imagine. They have this is one of them right here. It's Superman. They have characters that dress up. They come out, and you can pay a couple dollars and be able to get your picture with them.
Yes.
And a lot of people
Basically,
make
it's
their
really
living
whatever.
that way.
It's whatever the person wants to give, because we don't charge a price.
Exactly.
We accept tips out there, so if they don't want to give anything, they don't have to.
But it's encouraged.
It is.
Because it helps you survive.
It does, because we're not hired by anybody out there to do this, and we're putting in a lot of time out there, so it does help.
Well, very nice. What is a website that they can take a look?
If you want to take a look at some of the trailers and some of the clips from the film, you can go to therealsuperhero.com.
TheRealSuperhero.com.
Yes, and that also has a link that will show you some of the theaters that it's going to be showing at, because it's also going to be showing, it's showing in New York, showing in Denver, Colorado at the Stars Theater there.
Okay.
That's going to be on the 21st. On the 16th, of this month. It's going to be showing over at the Limley's Music Hall down on Wilshire.
Okay.
Oh, and then also I should let you know that the DVD release is going to be January 22nd.
Okay. And
So-
it will be in Blockbusters, or
I believe it's going to be
on the
available
web?
all over. Netflix is going to have it as well.
Okay. Confessions of a Superhero, and your name, your real name.
My real name is Christopher Lloyd Dennis.
Wow, Christopher Lloyd Dennis, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully the people here on Operator 11 are watching live. They'll be able to pick up that DVD. If there's anybody real quick, while we still have Superman here with us, if anybody has ever wanted to ask Superman a question, please request Cam. We'll cut to you and let you do that. But we don't have much more time. He's got to get back to the festival and his festivities, saving the world. You know, I mean, he's got a busy schedule ahead of him, but. Is everything steel, is what Vanell wanted to know from North Carolina.
Is everything still?
Is everything steel?
Of course it is.
Hard as steel.
Hard as steel.
Everything is hard as steel. Dinosaur, did you have a question for our superhero here? Let me find you and drag you in.
Yeah, actually, Superman, what do you think about the children of America?
What do you think about the children of America?
I think the children of America are awesome. You know, they are our future, you know, so we have to give them credit. And we have to teach them what's right and what's wrong, you know, so that we have a better world to live in.
Well, apparently you haven't met Dinosaur, because he is the spawn of Satan, and he is trying to corrupt the entire world.
Well,
with
he's
his
not going to
cats.
corrupt me.
He can't corrupt you.
No, he can't.
Well, very cool. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and
You're
enjoy
more
the
than
festival.
welcome. And we definitely will, and you enjoy it as well.
All right, let me give you a card, and that way you can stay in touch here.
Okay.